from the next attempt, of course. I pressed X, but after Link had started falling. Just grab another snack. Maybe another granola bar. Alright, same thing, except better SOR clip, and I don't fail the shield jump at the end. Or, you know, I actually jump instead of running off.
Quella è una tavoletta Sheikah. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo lungo.
Nice. Save her for 2 months with her shoe, damn.
Dirigiti al luogo segnato
Yeah, it is
sulla
pretty
mappa
pricey.
della tua tavoletta Sheikah.
It's also pretty... It's pretty high demand, so it isn't easy to get my hands on one. At least not from any sources downtown where I live. It's a very late reaction. Okay. I'm in Washington State. I live in downtown Seattle. I used to. I skied for like 2 or 3 years. I have a lot of friends who still ski. The reason I stopped skiing is because it just took up too much of like my weekend time. My friends would go like every weekend and I go with them. But it'd be like a full like Saturday we'd be out skiing. And so I didn't want to give up like basically half my weekend for... It was fun, but it's not like a hobby on the top of my priority list. I have like other things that I wanted to spend time on. I see chatter. What does that mean? Someone calls Fleeby. The bot's learning new things. No fast climb, but otherwise pretty good. Yeah, this place is really good for skiing. Even in the summer, it's so beautiful for hikes. There's so many good hikes here. I've been here like 6 years and I haven't even come close to touching like all of the wonderful hikes that are around here. That's something I definitely enjoy more. More so because there's a lot of streams and lakes in the Cascades, and like other mountains and mountain ranges and trails here. And I love swimming, so it's always nice to do a hike where like your reward is being able to get to do a swim in some really clean water. Hike Washington soon? Hell yeah. I haven't done anything like too strenuous in terms of hikes. Too close. I've done the enchantments here with friends, which is pretty difficult, but like that's like the hardest that I've done. I think the enchantment is like 22 or 23 miles with the 6,000 feet elevation gain. Yeah, the enchantments is the name of a hike. It's a really beautiful hike, but like it is pretty strenuous. I think it's 23 miles, but it might be longer. And of like the 6,000 feet elevation gain, I think you gain like 3,000 or is it 4,000 in like one go over the course of like 1 or 2 miles. 6x1k feet? Okay. Yeah, I went with a couple friends and we were very underprepared for that hike. We did not know what we were getting into. We planned to like start at like 5 a.m. and finish by 8 p.m. We ended up finishing at like 2 a.m. Like we went in as a group at 6. 2 of us didn't even like finish at 2 a.m. They had to like, we split into groups of 2 groups because the other group was slow. And the other group finished very late. They had to like camp overnight and then finish at 11 a.m. the next day. .301, that could have been a 259 if I had lifted the... it's only 1 second that I lost not lifting the gate. Yeah, that hike was really memorable. My only regret is I didn't swim in any of the lakes on that hike. There's so many lakes that we walked past, but we were trying to keep up a pace that we were very far behind, and so my friend said no. Alright, cool. They are really cold, but it is nice to just go for a good, like a quick swim. They aren't like glacial cold. We are going like later in the year. They are still pretty cold though. Do I ever play the game normally? Sorry, I missed that question from before. It's been a while since I played this game casually. Before I started speedrunning, I think in like 2021, I did like my last casual playthrough of the game. Since then I haven't. I might do one before I like learn all dungeons, but I'm not sure about that. God, no. I have not tried the 100% speedrun, and I don't think I will. That's too long for me. I also am very meticulous with learning things. I don't do speedruns until I've learned a lot about them. So it takes me a while to like learn everything, and a 14 or 15 hour speedrun, that's gonna take me like the greater part of like a year and a half or 2 years to learn. Unless I change my learning methods. Somehow that still worked. On 26 entry. I got given a ton of shit at the Boko camp. And I ran out of stamina. 126 is like 15 seconds lost. But that makes sense. I don't know why the Bokos did that. The guy threw a rock at me. I got an arrow fired at me. I ended up making it, but damn. I mean, I just have to change. I have to change my like approach towards speedrunning. Like right now, all the speedrun categories I run are under 2 hours, so it's easy to just memorize everything, learn everything about like every room that I do, things that can go wrong, things that can't, and then just aim for like a good speedrun from the get-go. Can't do that with Hundo. Okay. I need to go into bullet time faster. I'll keep going. This is still not bad. Not a bad run. I mean, like, that shrine just had a ton of bullshit, but... And, like, that split in general, but what can I do? I mean, I've done for this game, I've only ever done any percent. I do speedrun A Link to the Past as well, and, like, the longest category I know there is an hour and a half long. Any percent NMG for A Link to the Past is, like, an hour, 25 minutes.
Ooh.
Hour 23 if you're really good. And then there's shorter categories that aren't NMG in A Link to the Past. I don't need this, but I'll take it. down an arrow, but that's fine. Climb up, please. He was definitely targeting the acorn, and that's why those double hits didn't work. Still 10 seconds though, that's pretty bad. I guess it's because I did the third scan. Probably could have made it without. Ooh, it's a bit to the right. I hope that doesn't mess things up. To get sent way further to the right. Oh my god. Alright, where am I taking this? My shield's below durability. I think I'm just gonna go copium route. Screw it. Nice. My shield only has 1 durability left. Hello there. I need an arrow. I got an arrow, let's go. Where are my triple hits, dude? Oh my god. That cost a few seconds. god, that worked. That's such a terrible angle. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just like waited a bit. Taking my time. Alright, there goes 10 seconds. Dude, where are my double hits? That was quick. What were you referring to? Boomerang should be across to the right, I'm pretty sure. Stuck in the floor. Wow. .307. Ah, that sucks. 10 seconds, yeah. Thankfully, middle pod doesn't scare me anymore. Alright, 51's pretty bad, but, you know, got through the phase. Nice. I feel like I need to do an extra spin there, but I'm not sure. That's a 148? That's slow. Something happened in phase 2. I think my spins were just awful. 148 with a... Oh, no, my phase 1 was pretty slow, though, so that's fair. If you're asking about this, this is not world record. This is still going to be like a minute and a half slower than world record.
Tenterò di contrastare questo rancore maligno, ma non resisterò. Tu colpisci dove brilla. Buona fortuna. È la tua occasione.
A little bit of time lost, like a second or two. 1.8 world record is 23:56.
Mira alla luce!
Probably another second there. There's probably gonna be like a
Funziona
231.
in difficoltà!
I hit the ground.
Colpisci dove brilla! Ancora! Ancora un po'! Lo abbiamo quasi sconfitto! Link! Guarda la sua testa! Finiscilo, Link!
Alright, that was 231. Lost 2 seconds. No. Thanks to the GGs. That is a better run than my PB. I mean, obviously, but more importantly, it had game audio. That means I can submit this one. Alright, what happened here? Oh, right, bombs. Bombs had, I got trolled during the BTB, but I still managed to hit it. Then I missed Gamer, and Gamer sent me at a weird angle. Gamer sent me to the Amber chest. 10 seconds to save in glider. Why did I lose time? I think it was because it was 4 scans, or like 5 scans, and that's why I lost time in glider. Nothing I can really do about that. Guess we're all waiting last minute to me. Yep. Thanks to GG, Olive, Theo, Lemmy, Mikey. Castle was good, especially with Copium Route. That means I can be like at least 5 seconds. I can get a 330 then, probably.
Ti ho osservato.
If I game out of my mind and get a first try ESC.
Il tuo destino. La tua sofferenza.
Calamity was awful. Oh my god. 148 with instant laser is so bad. I need to look back at those spins.
Ho sempre saputo che un giorno saresti riuscito a
I
sconfiggere
should
la calamità.
grab a screenshot. I forgot to grab a screenshot of my plat PB.
Grazie, Link. Eroe di... Ti ricordi? Ti ricordi di me?
Alright, I would do more runs, but I am tired. I have been streaming for 5 hours. I should have let the credits roll. Thanks to GG Onyx.